welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We just met the room of requirement and yeah, have basically only one mission to come. Go for. We just the room of requirement. I heard it's also in Harry Potter, but Harry Potter fans also a bit different about this game. Like some like it, but also many say it's. I mean, I don't. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't didn't read the books or watch the films. But apparently this game doesn't have to do anything with the franchise that much. Like it just plays the scenery and takes names of characters, and some are really pissed about this. That it just takes the names, but in different scenarios, which I can understand from, for example, Resident Evil. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. In the films, they are bullshit. They take just the names of them. But like of some characters, like Ashford, for example, but it's a completely different character than in the games, and yeah, that is also generally the games. Also some, like the main character is woman in the games, and the films who's not really existing in the games, and all this bullshit. So I can understand when people don't like it. Only thing why I don't like is the wokeness bullshit, like I said already, you know, like they say this game is supposed to play a century before the Harry Potter series. For some reason there are everywhere foreigners here, and like Indians, Africans, like everywhere, not just a few, everywhere. And gays and transgender and stuff, and suddenly 1 year later they're all gone. Like must have been some purge or something, I don't know, maybe some kind of third Reich. So this box bullshit is really shitty. I also know they did it on purpose. If it would not be here, it would be a really good game. Like the game itself is nicely made, but I mean, apart from being too far away from Harry Potter, if you're a Harry Potter fan, of course, but from the stories and stuff. But yeah, so that's it. And probably after I'm through the game, sell it because of the wokeness. Then at least they make one less copy money. That's a good thing when you buy games retail. You also can sell them again.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
I still think this might be
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, Shadow of the Undercroft. But maybe it's also a coincidence, like I said last time. But maybe Sebastian seems to be a good guy so far, so it's a surprise, like he's a white cis male, as I say these days. And Slytherin. So far, so good. He's not coming?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne.
Revelio!
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
You know what, I was also thinking, there are these treasures who have like eyes on them and who close when you come close. I just thought about it the other day. We have this invisibility thingy, so basically with this we probably can open them. I don't know why I didn't have the idea earlier. But maybe it also doesn't work. Maybe you need invisibility potion, but also this we have. So, as long as you don't have to bewitch them with something, that should be the trick. Should do the trick.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You're getting... That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Revelio! Confringo!
What I find cool is how the spells are made. Like, it makes you like understand how this magic works. Like, we have the one to make in a certain direction and say a certain word. So it's not like it just makes some magic, learn it. Like, you even know like how to learn. For example, now he makes the wand like in a Z and says Confringo, and that's how he makes the spell. So it's like a bit understandable how to learn it.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Still, when you come out of there, it can always happen that you can get caught.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry. hoping your time...
Revelio. Revelio.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few
Revelio.
do see me after class.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No, it's violently rank.
Lumos.
And it's not. Oh, watch the tile under your feet. You'll set off something foul.
Revelio.
I miss having my own bedroom.
Lumos.
The unfairness of being hung here, why it warrants looking into. People cry.
What's this stuff coming out here?
Incendio.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask. Oh dear, do mind the tiles. Some of them can be most blatant.
Revelio.
Oh, not someone else trying to pass through. I'd be careful if I were you. Even Ferdinand Octavius brat gets hung pride of place.
Revelio.
I also noticed with the chests with the ironwork ability spell. We'll just have to find all these 1000 chests that we walked past by so far and open them, basically. Strangely, we were not here before.
you're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Didn't he want to give us some upgrade for the boom?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello. Be with you in a bit.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
no, I swear I won't be wasting your time. And I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on, then. What you got?
It's
What
a...
is it?
What? I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rat sire.
No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
Confringo! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. That's that. Settled.
Good thing you just now came in, not before, otherwise you could not have done this without Confringo. Good timing.
Confringo!
Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and... now, I wouldn't dare say... What do you say, my young...
Something to consider. Thank you for your...
Aye, let me know if...
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio! Protego! Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
It doesn't look right with these butterflies.
Revelio. Assignment's all finished. Protego! Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice. Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
I heard you did quite well in Brattleby's dueling club.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. Hear you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
He said it was a creature-induced injury, but I don't think so.
Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. Really enthralling those old treasure maps.
What do you think Black's wife is like? Don't get me started on how horrifying Venom is. Why we're forced to explore instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
I'm wondering why the guy from the broom upgrade doesn't say anything to us. Flaxweed, where can we get this one?
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
They're a good team, like all they are pushing each other up.
Revelio. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them. And Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Revelio.
Short break.
was beneath us all this time.
Maybe now Shadow Link comes.
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Revelio. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Revelio.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Brilliant.
In games that have like light, day and night, I always have the feeling also here that it's most of the time night. Like basically all the time I'm walking around is night. Like even if you make it day, or there's a quest you have to wake under the day, I don't know, like you go a bit night again. It's always like this in games. There's actually also a reason why I'm not a huge fan of day-night changes. Because it's so often night. Most of the time.
Revelio.
wasn't one's duelist to beat.
Oh, everybody knows you're in remedial potions.
You know, it does help to look at the thing while you're staring. Did you ever know?
Oh, where's that bitch?
How did you get on with those tasks?
It actually doesn't strike one Japanese at all. It doesn't have any Japanese vibes. Also doesn't talk very Japanese-like. I'll see on that bitch.
Revelio. Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Accio!
Glacius! There you go. Catching on quickly.
Glacius!
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Okay, this other section, I don't know why I never checked out, I never found so huge introduction. Ah, fuck it.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Revelio. Protego.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scare. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
given the dull tasks.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Confringo.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little...
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Protego!
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Actually, why should I buy a table for 3,000 that has 2 pots? If a table with 1 pot costs 1,000, I can just make 2 tables and have 2 pots for 2,000.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
I have a terrible plan. pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that.
Revelio.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Such a wee bairn gainer. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Yeah, why do we have a potting table budget? Like, fuck you. When I have Moonstone, I want to make as much as I want. I have enough space for them, you assholes. Okay, now I understand why they have this. You can have tables with 2 pots. Of course, when you're only allowed to build 7 tables, of course, you have more pots. When you are 7 tables with 3 pots each, of course. That's what the assholes do.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Yes. Revelio.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defender.
Incendio.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Revelio.
As I mentioned earlier, Defendo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Professor Sharp, do you have...
Depends on how you intend to...
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell... That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? I enjoyed a great deal. However, I had deduced from the moment we stepped... Pay attention. A potion and a...
Well said, Professor.
I think I'm also going off now. Might be back tomorrow, so maybe until then.